welcome back to Mattie's Kitchen. Today I'll be making y'all just some plain buttered potatoes, and I peeled them and I got them in water. And this is a golden potato. This is what I use, a golden potato. And I'm gonna have milk. My milk is already in my pan. And with this pan, I got water in it. I'm gonna double pot the pan so my milk won't stick. I got 2 aluminum pans, this one and a smaller one. I use this. And I got my milk inside here. I'm gonna use flour. It's plain flour. And this is butter and salt, pepper. And it's, like I said, this is the potato. Okay, well my milk is getting hot, double pot the milk, and it's getting hot. I'm gonna take my potatoes, season them up, I'm gonna cut it on so they can boil. And like I said, this is a quick video. I'm gonna put a little salt in here. Just a little salt. I'm gonna put a little pepper in there. I'm just season it, no matter. Okay, I'm gonna let this boil, let the potatoes boil. And my milk is heating up, and I'll see you all by the time my milk and my potatoes start cooking. Okay, my milk is boiling. I just want to get warm so I can make a sauce with the flour and the butter. And it's potatoes. When you're cooking the potatoes, you don't want the potatoes to get too soft like you're making potato salad. You want them to have a little, just maybe a tap harder than making potato salad. So I'm gonna get ready to pour these in here. I'm gonna strain the potatoes. Like I said, this is the most simplest meal you can cook. Side you can cook. That's something different. So I'm gonna strain my potatoes. So I poured all the water off my potatoes. I'm gonna put them in this little pan right here for them to fry. And what you're gonna do is all you're gonna do is put a little pepper in here, pepper. Then I'll put a little salt. And I'm gonna put some butter in here. Make sure the potatoes are buttered. Good. You want these to be buttered good so you can taste. Yeah. That's good. You hear that frying because my stove is still hot. Pour all this butter in here. Okay. I'm gonna stir this up so I can season it. See that butter in here? Because you want the potatoes to be buttered. Really good. I'm gonna put a little honey on here. Just a tap. See, that's all the honey I got, so you know it's not gonna be a lot. You just want to give it that good flavor. Come on, that much, but it's enough for what I need to do, because I just want to hit it. I don't want it all over the potato, just a little bit. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm gonna take and stir them up again. And these, I got my oven, I'm preheating my oven to 400. So all I want these to do is a brown. I'll put a little bit more pepper on them. Just a tap, that's all I'm gonna be. And salt. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna see if I got another little much honey to go in here. Not much. Just a little bit. I don't want too much, no way. Okay, that's about enough. I don't need that much. You don't want to sweep it. Okay, I'm gonna put these in the oven. I got the oven preheated to they're gonna be 400. I'm gonna cook these for 400 till they get golden brown, because you know they're almost done anyway. And I just want them to get brown for this sauce. I'm gonna put them in the oven. Okay, and let them brown, uncovered. Just put them there and let them brown. I'll put it to the top, because all I want to do is get brown. I'm gonna check my potatoes. And like I said, this is a quick side dish, just a side dish. See how the potatoes are looking? See how they, how kind of golden they are? You want them to get a little much golden than this. Just set, you know, take them, and you want them to look good too, so you're gonna take them and try that butter. You probably want the butter almost to cover, see, but they looking good. They need probably a good about 15 more minutes to all them brown a little bit. So I'm gonna set them back in the oven. I had the oven on 400. Like I said, you want them to look good in your plate. So put them back in here and let them brown a little bit more. Okay, I'm getting ready to make white sauce, and this is the easiest sauce to make. It might be one of the beginning because this is the same thing to use for when you're making macaroni and cheese. You can do it the same way. Only thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna add cheese in here. But I'm gonna start with the flour. And I'm using this little bowl here, and put one of these spoons of flour. You know, you're gonna put the same amount of flour you do butter. So I put 1.5 of this, and I'm gonna put 1.5 of butter. Pour it in here. About half, okay? It's not because you want it to pour. All you want to do, I'm gonna stir this up, and you want it to pour. See how it is? This is a little thick, so I'm gonna put a little bit more butter in here. So I'm doing. See, this can pour. All you want to do is pour in this hot milk. This butter and melted butter and flour. So I'm gonna put it in here so it can thicken up. This is gonna make it get a sauce. I'm gonna stir it up till it get thick. Same way you do macaroni. That's how I do my macaroni and cheese. The only thing I do, I add cheese in here. So I'm gonna stir this up. And sometimes you might have to make cut the stove up a little bit. Sometimes you have to make it make a little bit more butter and flour. It don't matter to this thicken. You see how this is gonna thicken up. You're gonna stir. You want to make sure you don't have no lumps in here. So all you're making is a white sauce. So put a little bit more of this in here. I might have to make a little bit more. I don't know, but right now I'm gonna just go with this. Okay. I'm gonna let this get a little hotter and see how thick it is in case. And if it's too thick, the only thing you do, if it's too thick, only thing you do is add you add milk if it's too thick. And you're not gonna season it until you get the thickness you want. I don't know what this is, must be from the, you can get the thickness that you want. And then you season it. You don't, that's the last thing you do is season it. Okay, I'm gonna come back onto this. I'm gonna let it get a little thicker. I'll see if it's gonna get thicker. If not, I'll add some more butter and flour and thicken it up. If it's too thick, like I said, I put a little milk in it to take some of the, don't have it so thick. I can't even think of the word, but anyway. I'm gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes till it's thickened. Make sure you wash this because it can get too thick, but like I said, if it gets too thick, you can add some more milk. That's all. The potatoes is cooking. Let me see how the potatoes look. They probably ready to come out. Oh, they looking so good. See how they look? I'm gonna let them stay in here till I get through seasoning the sauce up. They look so good. Like I said, make sure you butter. And I use the golden potatoes. I like them better for my thing. They look so good. And I can just eat them by themselves. And so, like I said, the only thing, see the sauce is good to go. See how the sauce look? It have sometimes try to get all the lumps out of it. Sometimes it might have a little lumps in it. This is how the consistent you want it, like this right here. So you can just put it on top of your potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna put like I said, I'm gonna put only pepper and salt in here. And put some pepper. Sprinkle some pepper in here. How much you think you would like. I'm gonna put some salt in here. That's all it takes. Now, if you want to put cheese in here, you can. But this is just a white sauce with butter potatoes. I used to eat this a long time ago. You also can put this on chicken fried steak, If you cook chicken fried steak, you see that white sauce on there, that white gravy, this is about it. They might put a little pork seasoning in it, just a little bit, but I wouldn't. So I'm gonna get something to taste this with. Side taste, some side, I got enough in this side. Look, y'all, And that's all it's gonna do, go on top of the potatoes. Let me taste it. It don't taste bad. And put a little bit more salt in here, just a little bit. Like I said, you can serve this for breakfast. You also can serve it for lunch with a green vegetable like sugar snap peas. I love sugar snap peas. I don't know what that is. Okay, here's a pepper. A little pepper in here. Okay, that's about it. And I'm gonna check the potatoes. See, I like to see my pepper, but you don't taste. I like to see my pepper in here. And you're just gonna put these on top of your potatoes. Okay, you see how golden the potatoes are? I'm gonna take them out of here. I'm gonna put them on the plate. Oh, they look so good. That's how you want them to look. You don't want them to, you don't want them to tear up. You want them to be golden, just like this right here. Put them in a plate. See how they look? They look so good. And this is, like I said, you can have this for lunch, brunch, with a green vegetable and some meat. I think if I had it, I'd have it with some, I think I have it with some fried, like pork chops or chicken, something fried, versus, see how they look? Now I'm gonna take and put this white gravy on here. Okay, bring the plate to the stove. That's my oven. Okay, I'm gonna put these on here. And this is so good, y'all, with these butter potatoes. Put some gravy over here. And like I said, this is a side dish. This is a side dish, or it could be just a dish by itself if you don't eat meat. Some people don't eat meat. So I'm gonna put it on here like this. Wipe this off a little bit. See, y'all, this is my finishing touch with the potatoes, the butter potatoes, and like I say, and the white sauce gravy, just a white sauce, a plain white sauce. And like I said, that's it. Thank you all for tuning in and watching me make white sauce and butter potatoes. Hope you enjoyed my presentation. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share with somebody. Thank you and have a great day.